So many things happening over the first few weeks of this presidency. I tweeted it not long ago. It's almost having being like Christmas every single day. However, I got to offer up a word of caution, and I'm sure that Trump is aware of this, but he really needs to be wary, scared of Republicans. That's you got to be scared of. Republicans. Don't worry about the Democrats. They're flailing around all over the place, making fools of themselves with their stupid rallies and their stupid songs and making, absolute asses out of themselves on TV. Well, I'm telling you right now, behind the scenes, Republicans are working hard to dismantle MAGA, dismantle the Trump administration, dismantle what Doge and Elon Musk are doing. I want to take you back in time here a little bit. This is back in the Obama, just went in and the whole Tea Party movement started up. And it was big rally in Southwest Florida. There was thousands of people there, and I was invited to speak at the Tea Party. And I went off. I said, I'm not going to criticize Obama. I'm not going to criticize Democrats. I'm going to criticize Republicans. Democrats, at least, they're crazy ideas. At least they follow through on what they're going to do. Republicans will say one thing and do something completely different. They lie. Again, I wrote a column about this as well, entitled, You Might Be a Redneck. I was kind of like, you might be a, Republican if, you promise this and you do something else. We don't have a lot of true conservatives. And for years, again, I left the Republican Party a long time ago. True conservatives, they call them Republicans. There's the country club, blue blood, Judge Smales, Dr. Beeper from Caddyshack, Republican crowd. And it's interesting. You get a lot of them from Texas too. You're going to start seeing more and more Republicans caught up in USAID deals and basically, there's a lot of good going on over there. We can't make sure that, and then make sure that there's millions and millions of dollars funneling their way in some way, shape, matter, or form. Amity Shales had a piece in National Review, and basically talking about all of the things that Trump is doing right now and pushing for now, getting rid of the income tax, going towards a consumption tax. I mean, you remember guys like Lamar Alexander and Bill Bennett, they wanted to get rid of the Department of Education. And Bill Bennett was in charge of it. He tried to dismantle the entire thing. And what we got is, she likes to call it the Excella quarter. The Excella quarter class, the people that take, the Excella, the Amtrak train, all that area. Go Boston, New York, Philadelphia, D.C. Okay, that's the Excella quarter. Those are the policies that George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, very, very similar policies. Again, you can go back and you can take a look at remember the Bush tax cuts? I even forgot how small these were. 1.35 billion. That was the Bush tax cuts, largest since Reagan. He did reduce the top marginal rate to 35%. Reagan had it at 28. I remember George H.W. Bush had read my lips, no new taxes. No, he raised taxes because of our adventure in Iraq, and Bill Clinton as well. George W. Bush, financial crisis. What did he do? Became a socialist. Started bailing out whatever. Everybody but Lehman. Everybody, you get a bailout. You get a bailout. You get a bailout. It was like the Oprah Winfrey show. Automakers, you get a bailout. AIG, insurance companies, everybody gets a bailout. And again, we were told to bend over, grab our ankles, okay, and get smacked on the ass and tell us how awesome this all was. And they were saving the world, right? Baloney. No, all you need to do is let the market clear. Again, nobody lost their job. Executives got richer. People got thoroughly disgusted, and rightfully so. Remember Occupy Wall Street? Remember that whole movement down there? Those kids weren't wrong in their anger. They weren't. I mean, the thing got usurped by a bunch of socialists, not knowing that what was done was basically socialism in regards to handling the banks at that point in time. Again, George W. Bush, let's look at, No Child Left Behind. His education bill. How did that work? And then again, he tried to reform Social Security. Spending too much political capital in Iraq at the time. Joe Biden come in. I thought Joe Biden was going to be basically the Excella quarter president as well. Kind of, keep the system going. Keep the nice system going, between Democrats and Republicans. And no, he went, and he was controlled by the Obama, the far left crowd, and, went in that direction. And here we are today. Here we are today in a situation where classic conservative principles are being pushed for and put forward, and they're being called radical. Radical, what? Outside the usual rhino nonsense? Yeah, maybe, but that's, again, these are all things that used to be on the conservative wish list. Again, don't worry about the Dems. They're making fools out of themselves. Worry about the Republicans behind your back. But again, I think he knows that. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.